Hey everyone, you're watching Player Review Channel. In this video, we'll be talking about the legendary Zico, Baresi, and of course Maldini, all of whom have just received new cards. We'll go over their strengths and weaknesses and also compare them with a few alternatives, so it's going to be interesting. Stay tuned. Let's go in the order of card releases. Zico is priced at around 800,000 coins in SBC. His card features an average body type, stands at 172 centimeters, and comes with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. The best fitting chemistry style is clearly Hunter, so that's our recommendation. In terms of playstyles, he's got a decent set, but compared to the Thunderstruck version, the only real highlight is Pink Pass. It's a shame he doesn't come with any pace-related traits. Zico can play centrally, but his ideal role would be that of a shadow striker or a playmaker at cam. So the Brazilian has a weak speed boost, but still offers decent top speed despite lacking rapid. That said, it's a bit disappointing that he didn't get low driven shot. That's because the ideal role for him seems to be shadow striker, a role that's currently quite popular in formations involving cams. This role sets him apart from the Thunderstruck version thanks to the Shadow Striker ++. Sure, it's not a game changer, but it does impact his movement and explosiveness in the final third. On top of that, he performs slightly better as a playmaker thanks to Pinged Pass, which could be a more important factor for some players. Overall, his passing is top tier, so he'll definitely be appreciated as a playmaker, even with just a silver triangle. Here's an example of his incisive pass, which works well in plenty of situations. What's also helpful is that the card has some tackling ability. A playmaker usually sits a bit deeper, so having solid tackling stats helps win the ball back quickly and continue the attack. Another key thing for both playmaker and especially shadow striker roles is shot stats, weak foot, and play styles, and Zico checks all those boxes. On top of that, the Brazilian has great finesse shots with both feet. You could even say his finesse shots feel above silver level. If you're skeptical, just look at this powerful shot into the far corner. It honestly feels like a gold finesse. In short, the finesse shots are genuinely strong, so fans of precision shooting will definitely be happy. And if you're not a precision user, you've got the silver Trivela, which, guess what? Flies like a gold Trivela. Same rules apply as always: green timing, and ideally hit the shot in stride for the best results. As for ball control, it's also top level. The card has Technical, a 5-star skill rating, and Trickster, and that last one really helps, letting you create angles for shots or passes more easily. To sum it up quickly, it's an excellent card, but not a logical one. What we mean is, when you look at the Thunderstruck version, it's hard not to ask, why does this new version even exist? Yes, the new Zico gets Pink Pass and Shadow Striker ++, but those aren't exactly upgrades that justify swapping one version for the other. Still, if your Zico is tradable, it might make sense to sell him and complete the new one, although it still feels odd to trade a 93 for a 92. That said, you could easily get by with Marco Reus, who has better finishing and play styles overall. True, Zico feels nicer on the left stick and provides chemistry, which helps. Sawa also provides chemistry, but we'd use her as a third central midfielder, whereas at Zico, Reus or any other player with shooting traits and Trickster would be better suited, especially for generating chances and finishing them off. We're giving the new Zico an 8.9 for card quality and reminding you that full ratings will be posted tomorrow on our Twitter. For SBC cost, the card gets an 8. Now let's get to the most exciting part. As you know, 25 wins in the cup will earn you the Maldini card, but don't rush into it just yet. Better wait a few more days until all the top players get their games out of the way. We, on the other hand, decided to dive in on day one, and as you can see, fell just short. That's why this review is dropping a bit later than planned. By the way, if you're not 100% confident in your ability to get those 25 wins, our boosters can secure Maldini for you. Don't hesitate to reach out for help. So, the Italian comes with a medium average body type, stands 186 centimeters tall, and has 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. There's only one correct chemistry style here, Anchor, which gives him a controlled lengthy acceleration type on top of his already insane speed. His playstyle selection is solid, though it's a bit disappointing not to see blocks or bruiser, but his pace traits is in perfect shape. In terms of roles, he gets Defender ++ and can even play left back. First off, Maldini is one of the, if not the, fastest center backs in the game. And yes, we'd 100% use him centrally. Here's a great example where he's completely out of position, but his long legs, acceleration type, and top-end speed help him recover with ease. Still, the main highlight here is Gold Quickstep. Take a look at how the Italian bursts forward here, it's lightning quick. Or in this next clip, just another instant burst to close down the opponent before they can even react. This works especially well paired with Gold Intercept. In other words, you can explode into passing lanes or instantly close down an attacker, giving them zero time to think. His interceptions are extremely sticky, the ball consistently sticks to his foot, and Quickstep even lets the AI trigger those bursts during passive positioning, for example, when reading a pass and auto-intercepting at the same time. It also helps him recover faster into defensive shape. His reactions and composure, both at 97, make him super responsive and quick to engage. Now stat-wise, his aggression is on the lower side, but honestly, it's not a problem when the AI controls him during auto-defending situations. The low aggression mostly shows up when you're manually defending, say when you go shoulder to shoulder at full speed and he ends up playing it safe instead of locking in. That can lead to issues in aerial duels against larger body types, though it's nothing major. A few more minor downsides. His body type is a bit stiff and he only has silver jockey. He's not the most agile, so a skilled attacker can shake him. And yeah, missing the blocks playstyle is a bit of a letdown, but the card still blocks well thanks to his wide range of animations. This one in particular stood out, a split-second animation switch driven by his elite reaction and composure stats. Overall, the animations are more than enough, though we can't say the same about Anticipate. A silver Anticipate just doesn't always enough. On the plus side, he's got those iconic slide tackles. They'll come in clutch when you surprise an attacker from off-screen. And although his aggression isn't top tier, he shields the ball really well, even against larger opponents. His body is strong enough to hold off pressure and protect the ball during recovery moments. As a left back, that crazy pace turns him into a runaway train, like Prime Bale or something. Still, it's a bit of a shame that he doesn't have a right back position, because Maldini is right-footed if you forgot, so playing him on the left isn't ideal, especially when many of you already have Theo Hernandez evolved and upgraded. That said, his ball control is solid enough that you can use him out wide if needed, but again, center back is where he shines, especially considering his unique combo of traits, acceleration type, and elite stats. Honestly, if we could go back, we'd probably wait a couple of days before playing all our matches, or just let a booster handle it, because missing out on this card feels like a loss. It's truly unique, and would easily be worth several million coins on the market. There are no true replacements for this version of Maldini. The closest thing might be Nuno Mendes, who has a similar playstyle setup, but he's not nearly as big and has a worse acceleration type. Still a fun card, worth testing, but we'd keep him at left back only. So again, why push Maldini wide when many already have a fully evolved Theo? And realistically, only the latest Theo version is worth replacing him with. For more accessible options, there's Pavard, who also has the same acceleration type, shadow boosted pace, and silver quick step. But of course, Maldini still runs faster. Another recent one is Gabriel, who came via SBC. Honestly, we're not huge fans, he feels a bit too soft, but many people seem to love him. Good value for coins, so definitely worth a look. And speaking of value, we've also got our untradeable Sol Campbell, who didn't quite click at first, but has now earned a locked-in starting spot. He's not very agile, that's the issue, and lacks Anticipate, but he's a beast when sprinting. That said, we'd still take Maldini over him any day. There's one more we've been meaning to mention, Stam. This latest version is a huge upgrade over his older cards and most evolutions, all thanks to Gold Jockey, which seriously helps his massive body. Definitely a card we can recommend. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments and we'll get back to you fast. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming reviews. We're giving this new Paolo Maldini a 9.3 rating for card quality, and as always, detailed breakdowns will be posted tomorrow on our Twitter. And now a quick word about Franco Baresi. He objectively lacks top-end speed, mostly due to his acceleration type and compact body. He's relatively small and not super strong, so big forwards can muscle through him more easily. That said, he's not bad. With smart defending, his body control is enough to shield attackers and make key plays. And yes, gold block is definitely a plus, but gold Anticipate is even more important. In general, the combo of decent jockeying, burst and Anticipate makes this a solid, even good a card. But is he worth 600k in an SBC? Probably not. If we're honest, you'd be better off with a version of Thuram or Carlos Alberto. They're just quicker. So we're not recommending him, but as always, try the loan version. You might end up liking him more than we did. That's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video helped you out. Thanks for watching to the end, and see you in the next one.